All right, so we are now live. Hello, everybody. If anybody has been following the story of Herman the Amazing, I think at this point, he was found this morning. So hallelujah, praise the Lord. Herman was found. We are just ecstatic. We have no idea. We don't know what's just blessings. We're just going to say thank you. And so today I'm wearing my blessed shirt because it's appropriate. So okay, now let's go ahead and get into it. We're just going to be talking for the next 15 minutes or so. If you have questions about Golden Six, if you're thinking about taking it, but maybe you have reservations or you have questions, feel free to go ahead and put your questions in the comments here, okay? Now, Cynthia, this is Cynthia Graves. Hello. She is in
Hello.
Golden Six. You're also in Bring on the Builders, right?
Correct.
And Diamond Lane.
And in Diamond Lane, yep.
She's in all the things. All the things, y'all. You can even talk a little about Diamond Lane if you want to. So what was your life like before Golden Six? So what was your life like? What was your business like? How did it feel before Golden Six?
Okay, so I started Young Living October 31st in this year, and I immediately did a vendor fair, and I got all the contact cards that you get, and decided that I needed to go to Get Oiling because I wanted to have a website and do things online, because I live in the mountains in Idaho at 3,200 feet, and so we have snow for 4 to 6 months of the year. And so doing Young Living is not always something you could do in person. Mm-hmm. And so I was taking some of the products, doing some stuff, and Thanksgiving weekend, I went home to my parents, and my mother cried because she'd never seen me this healthy in the last 20, 30 years, because I've been on disability since 2006 and was in a wheelchair for 3 years. So I'm walking without my cane. I was still using my cane when I started Young Living Products. I'm walking without my cane, everything now. So it's just been absolutely miraculous.
Wow.
And that same day, your ad came on with everybody with Get Oiling of, we have all these good newses. Let's start this thing. So I thought, well, I need to do it online. Okay, I'll start the class. And then I started that, and I started doing the silver stuff before, because I had to do it where every week at a time it came out.
Right.
And so, and so it was slowly but surely. So I started doing all the other things too, just to be doing something. And the only person that I have signed up without my upline has been my mother. And she signed up because of how she saw me. So that's how I started and where I came from. So
man. Well, let me see. Oh, Julie said that's incredible. Great work, Cynthia. Heck yes. What reservations did you have, or did you have any? Some people just say, I just got the thing, right? But
for me, it was the money.
Yeah.
So for me, it was the money, but it was very definitely worth the money, because while everybody talks about colors, I'm really kind of confused with colors, because my colors come out at green and blue are 56, red's 57, and yellow's 52. So while most people have one color, I am basically all four.
Wow.
And so I need systems. I need this. I need to have the relationship. And watching you and Ashley from Get Oiling on the day you did the announcement, it's like you were giggly, and it made me think, okay, this attracts all the parts of the business. So it was worth the money to do it.
Yeah. And so I want to ask people this question whenever they say something like it was that the money was the potential barrier. What would you, after taking it, what would you value it at? And I'm not going to raise the price of this, but what would you value, what would you value the course at now that you've taken it?
I would never have been able to afford it in my dreams, because it would be so far up out of the realm of possibilities that, it's been so worth learning. See, I have a bat signal.
Oh, that's her bat signal.
Yeah. I was shopping at Christmas that week and buying stuff for my kids, and I saw the T-shirt when I started the class, and I thought, okay, yeah, that's my fat signal. Whenever I want to do some of the work sometime and I'm hitting a block, I go, okay, go back to the back signal. So
Yes.
it's well worth everything that I've learned.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. I love it. That's what my fear, because I just made the price 77, right? Across the board, stop playing around. And the reason why is because there were people coming to me saying, I can't afford this, but I really need this. And when I hear that, I'm like, I need to serve a need. Like I need to make sure that it's accessible. So that's why it's
If it had been at the 117, I would never have done it. Only because I couldn't afford it. We just can't.
Yeah, and that's exactly why we made it 77. I hope that people don't think we made it 77 because that's its value. We made it 77 so you can get it. Like I hope you understand that, like, that is why it's 77, not because that's all it's worth. It's because that's a place where you can get it. That's the whole point. So awesome. So then the next question would be, what got you off the fence with like the money thing? Well, I guess where did the
it was how excited you and Ashley both were. Ashley who I'd been learning from over the weeks since I joined Get Oiling for 6 weeks, and I trusted her, and for her to be so giddy about something was what got me off the fence.
I love her.
So
I seriously
and you're dynamic.
adore her.
And you're very dynamic. Yes.
Thank you.
Between the two of you, I have learned so much. It's been great.
I can't wait to physically meet her. She's going to be in Cedar Rapids in January. And I'm like, I get to hug you. Like, it's just so fun. Because whenever you team up and you sort of like do this thing with people and it's empowering folks, like you want to hug the person you're working with.
Yep.
What was I gonna say next? Oh, I've got a list. You guys, my brain is like, also, I'm giddy today too, right? I'm giddy today too. It's a good day. It feels good to laugh again. I'm gonna be very honest with you. It feels so good to laugh again. And then what is your life like now that you have taken the course? So or your business, how's that feel now?
Well, you can see behind me, see that whiteboard with all the Post-it notes?
Yes.
With the pink and blue, and then there's another one over here. And so my wife is Post-it notes and Excel spreadsheets and planning and organizing, because I'm the type of person who needs a system, and the system is there. I mean, when you do the silver and 6 that's in your that's just the tip of the iceberg. And but it all builds when you do it and do it in order. It just builds, and so it gives me the order to know that I don't have to do it for 8 hours a day. But if this day I do it 8 hours a day, it's because I'm getting organized and I won't have to put the work in again because I'm doing it once and automating it.
There you go. There you go. It's getting it set up. And then once it's set up, because it is a system, it's a system for people that don't know, like because there are new people coming into the group all the time, and I can't assume that everybody knows. So that's why I say it all the time. Some people that have been in here forever are probably like, shut up. But like, I have to say it all the time because there's always new people. So the system is how I grew my team to gold within 6 months without teaching classes and all online. And it's the system that you move a lead into a member in a very heart-centered, authentic way that you put your own flavor on. That's what Golden 6 is. And then Go for Gold, even on top of that, you get it for free. Like, they're both the same thing. On top of that, we teach you about, being able to contact people, being able to use a CRM, being able to set up notifications, being able to set out autoresponders and things like that you might very well think you can't do. And the thing is whenever you are told to do something step by step by step by step, you can get that thing done. Am I right? I mean, we can all make something from a cookbook, because a cookbook says you're going to need to do this and you're going to need to do that and then that and then that, and then you can make that thing happen. Now, if I didn't have a cookbook, could I cook anything? No, you don't want me doing anything, even when I do have a cookbook. Sometimes. But anyway, aside from that, I mean, my cooking skills aside.
One of the things everybody asks is, does it work? And for somebody who's brand new, here's what it's done for me over the last month. Is number one, I did the steps and I went through the things, and I have everything in the groups and what you're supposed to do. And I had it, and I had an online class at somebody's, or a at-home class at somebody's house. And because I had the system set up and the groups and everything, I was able to get people to that house that I would never have been able to do before. And so it's nice to be able to build the relationships within everybody in a group, and to be able to do it. So it worked.
Yeah, if you are, like, if you teach classes and you enjoy teaching classes, but you still want to grow
I'm a teacher.
more. Yeah, but you still want to grow more, then you're going to still be able to, this will still help you, okay? Like, it's a structure and a framework. You can tack on any campaigns. So a campaign would be like, if you're talking about a class you want people to come to, or if you're talking about an event you want them to come to, or if you're going to be sharing this little thing on social media or whatever, those are campaigns. Campaigns are not a system. Campaigns bring in leads. A system converts the leads into members. Any way you slice it, I don't care how you're trying to build right now, and I don't care if you're doing classes online, whatever, I don't care. You still need the system to move leads into members. It doesn't matter, and this is what works. So
yes.
Just let's get out there. Let's get Gary's vision out there. Let's do it. That's what we're doing here. And then what are you excited about? That's the last thing. What are you excited about? If anybody has questions.
Where my back signal's taking me, I mean, I plan on going far. I got into this for the business opportunity, and to know now, I mean, because where I thought 6 weeks ago my bat signal was, and where it has ended up at the end of these 6 weeks, is not the same place. And so I'm restructuring everything I do based on that, and I think it can go big.
Yeah.
So I have huge dreams. I don't have little dreams. I have huge dreams.
Ain't nobody got time for little dreams. Ain't nobody got time for that. We dream big and then we make it happen. That's yes. We can all win. We know that, right? Like, all of us can win. This isn't just like, well, some people do really well and da-da-da-da-da. No, everybody can do well. We have to get our mind right, and then we have to have a system. That's it.
Yep.
If you were to, here's a last question, and if anybody has any other questions, feel free to go ahead and ask. I don't see questions yet. See, somebody's already calling you. If somebody were on the fence about getting it, what would you say to them?
Oh, it's so worth anything that you could do to take it. I have upline who is not techie at any way, shape, or form, and they have bought your class.
Yes.
Because I believe in it enough that I know it's a system that can work for anyone. I was in IT, and so it's scary to a lot of people to think about joining an IT system, but I really think that the more you have in an IT system, the better your business will be.
Oh, 100%.
So, so I'm kind of working up my chain now of people, because I do believe that it will take people places.
100%.
Now, once I get a builder, they're coming too.
Yes. Yes, that's what people are doing. Like as people are signing up, they're just signing up for Golden Six. It's what I do with my own builders. I get them into Golden Six, and then they take off. And that it's so autonomous. They can create their own wins immediately, and people need wins immediately, so they don't start pooping out and second guessing their decision. Right. Also, on the IT side of things, I just want to let people know that if that freaks you out, you can ease into that or never even do it if you don't want to. The Golden Six strategy is actually not, it's Golden Six strategy is like the system. And then the IT stuff is you can add it on. You're taught how to add it on if you want to. But if that is a block, don't worry, the strategy is there. You can still do the strategy anyway, slice it. Yeah. Awesome. Well, you all have an awesome, let me see if there was, Jessica said, I've watched all the Golden Six videos. Where the IT system info? Jessica, check the, you may not be in the Go for Gold part of it, or you haven't logged into the Go for Gold part of it. I'll message you right afterward. That's Go for Gold. People that bought Golden Six from when it first started selling, which was the very end of August, up until mid-November, late November, you were getting the Golden Six strategy, like the old course on the old platform, like the sort of my course. And then I joined with Get Oiling, and then we created Go for Gold, which is my course plus all of the IT stuff, right? So I can show you how to log into the Go for Gold part because you already have access since you have Golden Six. So, all right. Well, you have a great day, Cynthia. Thank you so much for popping on with me. Everybody else have an awesome day, and we will see you later.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye.